We're uncut, dope, mess, leaks on the spot. We always hyping it for the culture. If you love all things poetry, let's call us for ya. My life, on the corner grind with the rewind. My life, on the corner grind where the spotlight shines. My life, on the corner grind with the rewind. My life, on the corner grind where the spotlight shines.
I will not invest in my soulmate, my best friend, my king, the man who will be on his knee ready to present me with a ring, my gobstopper, hard and full of layers of many chapters, memories, my onion of making me, us cry with laughter. More is what I'm excited for, that insight of knowing that my time isn't being wasted, because it's been copied and pasted repeatedly to those who I think is invested, but is partly interested. Have you felt that feeling of emptiness, being alone? Don't get me wrong, it's okay to be alone and to have your personal time, space. But in this case, it just sometimes feels like you've just been put on hold, like for seconds, hours, days, months. You attended, but you wasn't present. You could hear me, but you weren't listening. Those simple pleasures of sensation that just runs through my body without you touching me physically, that makes my days feel like you're close by, of receiving morning, afternoon and evening sweet messages. Yes, I am a philophile. Someone who is fond of falling in love and devotes their love to their special someone. I'm a Cancerian, full of layers, and I'll run a mile for the one I devote myself to. If my love language has been fed and reciprocated by your energy, his energy. I have so much love for myself. But what is it like to be loved by someone else? Those 80s lovers rock, 90s R&B, slow jam. How Stella got her groove back. Unexpected school days, folded notes of sweet messages. Being attentive and massaging my back, the rest of my body when it aches without me asking for your hand. Those unexpected dates, finishing off each other's sentences. That Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil type of love, black love. Let's pray together, cook together, color coordinate our attire together, solve problems together, build what we have together. Take time and let's learn about each other before jumping into our bedroom sheets. I will not be putting my head down at the table, waiting for my thumb to be pitched like heads down, thumbs up. I will not be opening my door when I hear a knock at the door to go and find out there's no one there. I will not give my genuine time to boys that think they are men. I'm tired of false hopes, inconsistency. I will poison your ego like ivy, thinking you can try to get what's in between my legs to make you feel like you have a bigger phallus. It's just the fall of your skin that's boosted your size ego. Like, do you even get yourself tested? Tired of not receiving respect when that's all I give. Asking if I can cook. Can you even read a book? Can you even change a light bulb? Can you do home maintenance? Oh, I think I just heard that sound again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, answer this question. Would you want your younger self to date a person like you? Would you want your daughter, sister, mother to date someone like you? Where last? Yes, that means I'm tired. I'm not no Tom, so there will be no chasing Jerry. So for that, I will say goodbye as easy it was for me to say hi. I know I'll be okay, because God has me and is making room, preparing the right man to be in my way. So please sage yourself away.
Just because I have on a hoodie and it's after dark, this is not South Park, so don't kill Kenny. This is not a cartoon where a group of kids get together and do a bunch of dumb shit, which is called growing up, let's not forget. That's when mistakes are supposed to be made. But wait, let's turn the page. When did going to the store selling cigarettes lead to I can't breathe anymore? In both situations, we didn't have to ask who killed Kenny. The revolution shall not be televised, yet this was witnessed by plenty of eyes in almost every episode. The kid in the hoodie had to die. But what if those kids were black? Is that what it's like watching us under attack? Well, this is not South Park, so please don't kill Kenny. You see, because Kenny's just a king. One of the lost boys out here chasing his dreams. Grown by age, intelligence on rage, but still a mental slave being beat for whips and chains. But you see, Kenny don't have to be his or her name. You see, Cassandra Bland wasn't even a man. It's our sisters, our mothers, our brothers, our lovers in any form, praying that they never have to be done harm. Because if I ever have to ask who pinched Kenny, yo, it's real life for me. And I won't hesitate to play with my toys. Because you see, Kenny is one of my lost boys. So don't kill Kenny.
Today's black woman have the right to hold her head in the clouds. Because for many years, it was us as men that tried to keep her down, but she turned her frown upside down and started doing things on her own. Her baby daddy wasn't around, so she was forced to turn her house into a home. For the kids, they gave her hell, but she did her job well. Not once did she pay a bail because they never went to jail. Why? She was a fighter, a prayer warrior, on her knees every day. And she'll just pray that the Lord will make a way for her someday. My mother. My mother's a beautiful black woman. She's independent and real strong, but she's been down for too long, going through times that was wrong. But now she's sitting on her throne because she played the double role, you see. She had to be my king and my queen. My biological was never there for me. But on Christmas, we still had gifts, and Thanksgiving, we still had food. My mother did what she had to do to make sure my sister and I were cool. She never took her anger out on us when bills were past due, and the way she hustled, hell, we never knew child support never came through. So basically what I'm saying is that, ladies, my mother raised me despite the absence of a man. And I promise you can do the same thing if you only believe that you can. Fall on your knees and pray to the Most High and ask him to guide your hand. And your sons will be like me. Proof a woman can raise a man. I'm Paul Cram.
She told me she could hold it in, but she didn't have the wind. Her lips were wet with salvation, but her mind was soaked with sin. So we gave in, as we often did, we often do, stuck in the don'ts and lost in the do. If we can make love just once, must one always lead to two? Of course, when sexual sex is long overdue, every poem is of you. Resisting situations that would reoccur willingly, but it is as it seems. It's like spilling yellow paint on something blue and refusing to believe it's becoming a little green. I am resisted, reborn to revisit every minute and every second that is in it. In it, the wheels spin, surrendering to seduction, seducing with the sounds of suction, inducing the rounds of fucking, but only in the mind, for I am resisted. I can't be, for I'm nothing more than a figment, fragments broken up, scattered for the scavenge. I want to be with you somehow, some way, most nights, some days. I can't escape even if I wanted to. I just sit here and wait right here for you, wanting me to want you too. But I'm resisted. Dismiss it with a rant. We could bid our goodbyes beginning right now, but why try when we can't? Compose myself through these notes and hope my hopes that they may not show and tell, but to a listen, you'll learn the power of words, the strength in vibrations. Feel our frequency frequently. She freed me. She told me she could hold it in, but she didn't have the wind. Her lips were wet with salvation, but her mind was soaked in sin. That's the piece.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? It's that black light poet that's beyond all description. It's that friendly neighborhood soul searcher that's beyond any comprehension. It's that inner city poet whose style is hard as long division. It's that man and a half Christian, half heathen. It's that Super Bowl playoff, the regular and the preseason. It's that hood tested. It's that ghetto approved. It's that stone that the building refuses, simply will not be moved. It's that old school, new school, pop locking me nene. It's that brand new piece drop every poetry drop Tuesday. It's that #1 stunner, black light poetry's front runner, the Muskogee Soul Searchers heavyweight champion, Bird the Overcomer, and I'm not a poet. I'm not a poet. I'm just a sinner with ambition, and I'm not afraid to show it. My delivery is often unexpected. My doubt and fear's been disconnected. I am the overcomer, the stone that the builder rejected. Many have slung their arrows from the Tower of Babel, yet couldn't touch God's anointed. Many has tried to eat up my flesh and was left hurt and disappointed. Man, witness my elevation despite my limitations, despite all the investigations attempted to assassinate my reputation. But I'm not a poet. I'm not a poet. I'm just a slick talker with delivery who stays consistent and ferocious. My wordplay is incredible. My vision is immeasurable. All poetry dropped by me on Tuesday becomes an instant collectible. Lord knows I tried to stay respectable. But even after my defenses got breached, after thinking that we're impregnable, but even at my worst, I operate at my best. I guess that's one of the side effects of being blessed. Man, I'm not a poet. I swear I'm not a poet. I just have that mustard seed size faith. Even when I was at my lowest, I knew I wasn't the best. I'm just trying to come the closest. That's why I'm spitting this killer dope, regardless of the dosage. You see, I'm one half Dole Senior. I'm one half Lansing. I can make the crowd melt in their seat, or I can have them motherfuckers dancing. Either way, they'll remember me. Whether friend, acquaintance, or enemy, the imprint of black light poetry will be forever etched in their memory. Man, I tried to tell them I'm half lengths and used, but I'm also half Christopher Wallace. I tried to warn these folks that I don't slam, goddammit, I demolish. So when it's all said and done, they're gonna ask me, how do I do it? How do I stay so poised, so consistent, and so focused? And then I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna answer, because I'm not a poet. Bird the Overcomer.
Man, don't even ask. I'm a shim around. That means shim will ram whatever in my way. And this month especially, they couldn't do this show without my blacknificent ass. So yeah, I'm here to help host the show. With Shimmer Coin who? Me and Key-Notez doing this damn thing. So get ready to black out. Yo, welcome back, y'all. And you is black, because I think I heard your phone go off, man. That went my phone. But welcome back to another week of uncut dopeness, man, where I think we got the first king panel, man. So y'all already know I had to take this thing and make it a king takeover that we black out, man. So yo, I'm calling this week Blackout because they about to show y'all why we blacknificentness, why we doing blacknificentness. So what? I just made the word up. I don't care. But that's what we in here tonight. But I didn't make up is the power that they about to come through here with tonight, y'all. Y'all already heard that drive-by. It was no coinky dinky that thing went out with no stutter and no stat. Because y'all already know tonight is about to be lit. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, man, make sure that y'all tap in. What y'all waiting for? And shout out to the best group on Facebook, that PPPC, man, for doing y'all thing with that vote this week. I'm glad I didn't have to vote because, man, speaking of voting, that rewind, marinate on that. And, man, y'all seen that beautiful Queen Flo V on that spotlight. So shout out to all the queens from last week that did more than held us down. But now, oh, baby, now it's time for the kings to represent, y'all. So let's get to it, man. My first king feel that he grew up without a father was his biggest catalyst that popped off his writing, for real. Using his words to help him escape the pain from losing his father as a baby and working his way through his journey using writing as a therapeutic tool to help you understand his emotions. That at the time, he probably was just too young to understand, man. Now, years later, he's still writing and blessing open mics, which are his favorite because he says that each one create their own memory. This king simply feels that he's a king with something to say. And y'all, I'm here tonight to listen. So y'all help me welcome Shadow Walker. Yo, King, what's going on? How you feeling? How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. I'm blessed. Highly favored. How are you?
Man, I cannot complain right here. So let's get to it. How long have you actually been doing spoken word? I know you've been writing since a jit, you know what I'm saying? But how long have you actually been doing spoken word?
Since around high school.
Okay.
One of my high school teachers encouraged me to start performing what I was writing.
Oh, that's dope. And you've been doing it ever since. So
Yeah.
where are you located? Let the people know so they know where they can touch down and find you.
Right now, I'm in Alabama.
Okay. So do you go to open mics in Bama a lot?
There's not many where I'm at, but like if I find one, I've been to a few, but if I find one that's legit, I'll go to it.
Sound like you need to be trying to pop something off in Bama. That's what that sound like. So what's the first piece you gonna hit us with tonight, King?
I just wrote this piece the other night. It's called Amnesia of the Nigga Spirit.
Oh, I can't wait to get, well, we all get amnesia. We call it CRS, but you already know, man. As my sister would say, no, shh, let me get up out of here.
So this is titled Amnesia of the Nigga Spirit. It goes like this. They shot a nigga nose off, so a nigga would never know what a nigga was before a nigga was a nigga. Forced to adapt beliefs that are radically different. Using pressure from a system. That's the brainwash definition. They told a nigga a story. It goes like this. In the beginning, there was no niggas. Then niggas were slaves. Yesterday, today, forever and always. The end. Amen. Let us pray upon those who hear it, even those who didn't, their children and their children's children. Minds shackled to a bottomless basement, unaware there's a floor above the ceiling. Distracted long enough to weaken the will to reach for our ancestors. Traded our gods for knowledge of one God that resembles the oppressor. Bowed heads and closed eyes, clenching handed down tears to embrace beside disbelief in history. His story manipulated the narrative of natives, orchestrated, illustrated illusions, whitewashing time until to numbers are no longer visible. Nigga, they shot a nigga nose off, so a nigga would never know what a nigga was before a nigga was a nigga. That's brainwash definition. Amnesia of nigga spirit. That's that piece.
Bow, 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 bow. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah. Yo, I just wanted to let you know I'm digging that artwork behind you. And I can't wait to hear your second piece. Let's go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh man, y'all already know I'm finna keep this thing smoking. My next king also found his love for writing and poetry in elementary school. He continued to write and perform, which led to the creation of Black Light Poetry. Under his brand, this king has written 4 books, countless magazine publications, and was nominated for Best Poetry Book by Amazon in 2021. He's a multi-time nationally nominated spoken word artist, male artist, and best promoter, followed by the success of his flagship annual show, Poet Wars, The Battle of the Belts. An accomplished streaming artist and songwriter, his music continues to stay in regular rotation on 105.3 K Jams. I'm sorry. This king is also the creator of the longest running poetry series on social media. Poetry Drop Tuesdays and Motivated Monday. He's truly living his own motto, man. Stay motivated. And if you can't stay motivated, then stay consistent. Y'all help me work in Bird to overcome her. Let's go. Yo, King, what do we do?
What's going down?
Yeah, you already know I love when I have you on. I be trying to get little tidbits so I can be the longest running series and stuff on. You know what I mean? That's something to take your head out to. You know, So
5 years and running. You know.
Hey, that's a blessing, man. I'm at 2. I ain't gonna catch you because you're gonna keep doing it. So, but I do have something to chase. You hear me? You know what I mean? But just know I'm trying to get there. So, so how does that feel? I always ask you, does it change with the years? Does it feel different every year that passes, knowing that I'm still here? I'm doing this.
Yeah, actually it does. It feels very good because people that had stopped writing, that stopped chasing their dreams and stuff, they actually participate. I have people from all over the world that participate in Poetry Drop Tuesday, and that's what it was for. It's for people to dust their dreams off, pick them back up, and go after them. Because you know they get lost in their job, lost in their families, lost. God gave you that gift for a purpose. You know, you got to use it.
Hey, that's big fact. So 4 books. That is absolutely amazing. Can you tell the people where to find them at, man? You already know how we do it on the corner.
Absolutely. All the books are on Amazon. All you got to do is type in Bird the Overcomer. That's BYRD, the Overcomer, and all of them should pull up.
Hey, man, y'all see that thing scrolling at the bottom? If y'all didn't miss it, how he spelt it, it's scrolling at the bottom. Make sure that y'all tap in. Are we talking corner prices for these books, man? What we talking? Less than a 3.5?
Oh, man. Yeah. I believed in what Steve Harvey said is your dream, have a $10 dream. So most of my right now are still at the $10 range.
Oh, man, we talking about a gram. We ain't even talking about a 3.5. So if y'all, man, look at here. If y'all can go buy a gram out here, y'all can go get y'all something to put on that brain. I love it. So what's the first piece you're going to hit us with tonight?
The first piece I'm going to hit them with is Bird and the Overcomer. Sometimes you gotta thank yourself.
Hey, facts on that. Well, let me get out the way so you can thank you.
First off, let me start by saying you're worth it. You chased dreams, you broke chains in spite of not being close to perfect. You stood your ground against the wicked without becoming wicked yourself. You refused to play their game and went and made your own belt. Bruh, you made your own title. You kept that big body in your lane. Remember, you came into this game with nothing but your name. You was a late bloomer. You worked tirelessly for your children. You worked in the worst places on earth just to make a living. Put your dreams on hold, but kept on practicing in the shadows. You had setback after setback. You lost your fair share of battles, but instead of counting the L's as losses, you chalked them up as lessons. You began answering every question with the question. You fought your demons so hard they actually began to like you. They started hating from afar because they knew they didn't have the power to fight you. You kept your message basic, simple, and simply blacknificent. Long gone are the days that you were invisible, mediocre, and insignificant. You became a king by your own hand. The ink you spilled set you free. Man, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud that you're me. Let me thank me for not folding. Thank me for never giving in. Thank me for keeping the faith in the heart of the lion's den. Thank me. Thank me for believing in me and recognizing my God-given talent. Thank me for knowing when to be calm and knowing when to become savage. I thought this thing was a curse, but it's actually my superpower. I get paid by the letter now and not by the hour. Thank me for being selfish. Thank me for my butterscotch fetish. Oh, thank me for becoming a storm that the world never expected. Thank me for walking through the shadow of the valley of death with Chuck's on. Thank me for being the one that the enemy ran out of luck on. Thank me for knowing when to stand on business and knowing when to let my heart make the judgment. Thank me for making a way out of no way with or without a budget. Thank me for staying sane. Thank me for acting crazy. Thank me for all the hard work. Thank me for never ever being lazy. Thank me. Thank me for never making my limitations get in the way of my perception. Thank me for my work ethic and relentlessly chasing perfection. Thank me for never asking for permission and never hiding behind protection. Thank me for riding on wisdom and never giving in to infection. Thank me for being me. Thank me for being you. Thank us for never looking like what we've been through. Bird the Overcomer.
A bad black sheep, well, I'm blacknificent in this thing, just like that piece was.
Yo, I just want to thank you for that one, and can't wait for you to come back around again, yo. God, man. Y'all see it. If y'all liked it and y'all thankful, make sure y'all get up through there and plant a seed. It's going to come back up there in a minute, man. We're going to keep this thing rolling. Yo, my next spoken word artist. He gives credit to his mother for his gift and his love of poetry. He started writing at the age of 12 and started performing 12 years later under the mentorship of True Sister. Y'all know True. She done been on the corner, man, and rocked it out. You know what I'm saying? He has 2 poetic mistakes, of which he called them. You know, y'all, I had to hit him up and say, what in the world is that? He was like, they oopsies. But that just means that, you know, he just set it to the side and he gonna pick that thing back up. But he also has one published book called Loud Voice of the Quiet Man. He is also the host of Smoke and Word, Open Mic Presents by Epiphany Radio. Y'all already know how I feel about Epiphany, man. The For Real Entertainment Network, every Tuesday of every month, y'all. So make sure y'all tap in on Epiphany. They got so much stuff going on over there, for real, for real. Y'all know if y'all already tapped in, it was an amazing experience because I tapped in on his show already, for real, for real. And it was dope. That I felt like I was at home. It was everything. Like, it was almost like being on the corner without the work. So make sure that y'all go tap in on the King every Tuesday of each month, man. You know what I mean? The last Tuesday, excuse me. It's the last Tuesday of the month. Let me correct myself. This King is no stranger to PPC, man, because he's blessed us before. My first question to him was, what does your name stand for? And the King replied to me, proof that a woman can raise a man. So y'all help me welcome Paul Cram. That's my brother right there. What it do?
What's good? What's good?
Hey man, everything, bro. I already see how you coming with the drive. I was like, skirt. I was like, oh, everybody came through that joint. It was blazing. How you feeling today, though?
I mean, I feel great. I feel great, man. I'm so honored again to be on the corner, man. I thank you so much for the invite.
Hey man, it's a blessing every time we get to have you. Same question. Where can the people find your book, man?
You can find my book on Amazon, The Loud Voice of a Quiet Man. I'm working on that was my very first piece. I'm working on one now, so be on the
Ooh.
lookout for Random Thoughts.
Random thoughts, and y'all already know I'm gonna have a random thought to invite his ass back right before it come out, so he can come over here and talk about it. We talking corner prices with your book as well.
Definitely. My last book was only like $12, and I don't want to go no higher than that. So between
Hey,
12 to
hey,
15.
can't go wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't saying short change yourself, but at the same time, we want to make it feasible for the average person to be out and just go educate themselves, read a little bit. So I love that. So what's the first piece you're gonna hit us with?
The first piece I'm gonna have to get out the way. It's called Marvin's Poem. I'm nervous because I have to do a little singing in it, and that's not me. But
I'm excited now that made you nervous. I'm excited. Okay, no, say her bookshelf about to be full, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let me get up out of here because I'm ready to hear this voice right now. Yeah.
oh my mother, mother, there's too many of you crying for sons that will never return home due to being tried and convicted of being a black man. The charges that they were born with seem to carry a mandatory sentence of death that is quickly carried out by a modern day lynch mob known today as the police. Since I was born, covered in the same melanated target as those before me, I am guilty of sometimes feeling like a slave, dangerously walking around without my freedom papers, afraid of the slave catchers that has since traded in their horses for horsepower and their sheets for badges, looking for any reason to add me to their plantation of graves. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying, with your arms stretched high above your head as if this position created a Kevlar barrier between you and the trigger of his service weapon that is probably controlled by an itchy trigger finger attached to a hand that holds no regard for your life. The camera on his chest would clearly reflect an unjustifiable homicide that will be punished with a paid leave or a light jail sentence for some reason alone. I am afraid. I am afraid to be in a position reaching as high as I can to show you that I am not a threat, just to expose the center mass area that you are trained to shoot. Grasping at the hope that I do not become social media's version of an RIP t-shirt that we comfortably now call a hashtag. Picket lines, and picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. But that seems to be the only way you choose to deal with what's supposed to be a peaceful protest. Your tools change, but your tactics remain the same. You went from fire hoses to tasers, from wooden clubs to steel rods. You went from ropes around the neck to bullets to the back, but you still have them same fucking dogs. And you have the audacity to tell me that I have nothing to fear if I'm doing nothing wrong. But in your eyes, I am already a two-time convicted felon with my charges being black and male. Man, on behalf of all that you have unjustly made fall, I proudly say fuck you. I do have fear. But what I also have is the blood of warriors deep in my DNA that flows aggressively through my veins. I'm Andrea's oldest child, her only son, a king by birthright and by name. So please be prepared, because I will fight back. Consider this my line in the sand. Now tell me, what's going on? In peace.
Boy, it take the darkness to bring out the stars, so thank you for blacking out. Yeah, that was hard.
Yo, I beat Sook to the button this time because I'm trying to. Yo, what inspired that piece?
Um, I really I got tired of every time I turned on the news. It was something was happening. And in Louisiana, there's a young man by the name of Victor White. And that one really did something to me. Like, Victor White was my age. Victor White was into the same things I was into. And the man had a gram of weed on him, and the police picked him up, put him in handcuffs, put him in the back seat, and then said that he shot himself. And so we still don't understand how they at home, and Victor gone. So that was my way of fighting. That's my voice for it.
Oh, that was crazy. It was emotional, and yeah, thank you so much for that piece right there, yo. Woo. Yo, tonight we got us a commercial break, yo. Let's go. Look at here. Author Shelley Knox, man. She has a book that she's on here to talk about tonight. Silent Tears I've Cried. This queen wrote this book to help those through traumatic issues, hoping that her experience can help others find their way like she found hers. Can we get that flyer rolling?
Me free. Laugh hard.
Wait, Queen. You just went, baby. We had to get your intro up there. We ain't heard nothing. Let me talk to you for a minute. How was your day today?
My day was great.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad that you were able to make it on the corner with us here tonight. How long ago did you write this book?
I've been writing for 30 years.
Oh, writing for 30 years. All right, let's go. And this book can be found
Amazon Kindle Unlimited.
Amazon Kindle. Oh, I like unlimited books because that means my subscription. That means I can get this thing right here. Yeah. So if you don't have Kindle Unlimited, how much are your books?
$16.99. Ebook, they'll be $9.99.
Yes, she is ready. All right. So yeah, you are ready. So let's get to it. So you're gonna read us a snippet of the book, and I'm interested to hear it. So let's go.
God had me. The price I paid for the I'm sorry. The price I paid the price I paid for the life I lived. He died for you and died for me. He saved me and set me free. Laugh hard, smile when you can, even when it hurts.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So if that ain't motivating, in other words, it's letting you know that no matter what you went through, you kept the higher power right there with you. Ain't
Yes,
that what we're going on, Queen?
yes.
I love that. Make sure y'all tap in with the Queen again. Her book is on Kindle Unlimited. And she letting you know her experiences. It take a lot to put your life story out there to try to help another. So I appreciate you coming through here, Queen. What you saying?
I was going to say the parents have to learn how to love and protect their children.
Facts.
If they say Uncle Johnny did it, believe them. Check into it. Don't just say he didn't do it. Don't just say it didn't happen.
Big
Check
talk on that.
into it.
Yeah, I definitely understand. I resonate with that. I have 8 kids. So y'all make sure y'all check the book out. Sound like she got some good parenting skills in there for you. Thank you so much, Queen, for coming on through here. I loved it.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all know we about to whip this thing on back around this man, coming around this corner again. Let's get Shadow Walker through here.
We back.
King, we back at this thing one more time, yo. So so how you feeling about everything you done heard tonight?
Oh, I'm loving it. I love all the pieces. Like, all of them were dope. Even the snippet she read from her book was nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tap in just to see what that's about a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Traumatic pieces, I'm not, really if they don't resonate with me, then I try not to soak into it. But at the same time, I do like to support, what's going on. So I'm definitely gonna tap in and see what the word is on that. So you wrote that piece like last week, you said, right?
Right.
So how hard?
A few days ago.
A few days ago. So how hard is that to spit a piece that you just wrote?
It's not. First of all, I'm just reading it. So like, if I write a piece, I just write a piece and put it to the side. So I'm just not reading that for the first time. You know what I mean? So
right.
I write that often. I'm inspired by little shit. So
that's big fast. I'm sorry. Something came through, gave me a little smile on my face right fast for the one time. Other than y'all being here tonight, you know what I'm saying? So the second piece that is that a new piece too?
Yeah, I just wrote this the other day as well.
Yeah. So let's get to it, man. Let's go.
So this piece is called 1 degree. It goes like this. 1 degree, the unit of many measurements on a scale and stages, the sum of exponents, numbers in a formula of logical connectives. I know we all know at least one Black person that has died from COVID, their lives pocketed by a pandemic. I felt like it was planned, sort of systemic. A nation diagnosed by the same doctor from the AIDS epidemic. 6 feet distanced us from the disease. Handheld hand sanitizer on the retractable lease. Restricting breathing beneath an N95 respirator. Freedom of speech compromised by the probability of not being heard. There's a term you should never forget. Throw it at the wall and see what sticks. That's implying that the singularity of it is inconsequential to the consequences of what. Meanwhile, vaccine vendors conspire at every pharmacy cash register, carpool packed parking lots, repurposed for testing, prescribing pandemonium for the messenger, tearing the tether that ties a family together. It was the vaxxed against the unvaxxed. Where is your mask? I remember being at a college graduation and this motherfucker asked me, where's my vaccination letter? Divisive measures, debates during gatherings. I asked the man if he knew what the APIs are. He said he did, but couldn't name one on the list. APIs are the active pharmaceutical ingredients in medicine, not including the excipients, which help with absorption and appearance. We are riding deluded clouds made with semi-sweet dreams in denial. Have you seen the videos of people pointing at something out of our sight? Their eyes roll back in the darkness as their lives lose light. A mumble cry released their sign. The toll rises like ocean tides under a forever full moon, a poisonous flower in full bloom, pollinating the population, generic genocide given over the counter while shareholders trade stocks under the market's table, commercial advertisement directed at doorsteps. Fear will force the hand that courage forgets. It's the unit of measurement on a scale in stages, the sum of exponents, numbers in the formula of logical connectives. I know we all know at least one Black person that has died from COVID, narrowing spaces by one. That's 1 degree of separation. That's that piece.
Oh, what the young folks say? Say less. That's what you need to do, because that poem said it all.
Yes, that poem did say it all, and that was something that we all went through. That pandemic was nothing to play with out here, boy. Y'all ass better pay attention to what these folk got going on out here, for real, for real. Y'all already know what it is, man. Let me bring Bird the Overcomer back around. All right, so run down the name of some of these books, man. Just you know what I mean. You just 4 of them out there. What's your favorite two?
My favorite two is The Soul Searcher and Black Light Poetry, Book 1, Ghetto Poetry. Those two were my 2 favorite ones.
So Soul Searcher. Which one did you write first?
I wrote The Soul Searcher first.
Okay. Is that like the baby? Your first book ever?
No, my first book is called A World Through the Eyes of a Black Light Poet.
Okay.
I wrote that book almost 20 years ago.
You ain't have to put your lineage out here like that. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't have to do us like that, you know?
Start celebrating longevity. So
hey, that you do, man. I love the way you celebrated you in that last piece, man. For real. I seen Nova had her thinking about making her pen leak. I know I need to thank myself. It had me over here like, boy, I have a list too. You know, you gotta have a thick list when you thanking you, especially when you done came through so many things. You know, we forget to thank ourselves for the small things. So, you know, by the time we get to the major things, you know, it feels good, but you got to thank yourself through all of that, because you done worked yourself. You be burnt out by the time you get to the major thing. You like, what the hell? I was tired. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate that piece right there, man. What's the second piece you gonna swing us around with?
This next piece, I'm gonna do a little bit of love stuff, because I got a love show coming up, erotic show coming up.
So he finna test us. I don't mind being your test done, man. Let me get out of here, ladies. I told you it's an all king show. I knew somebody was gonna be trying to pop some cherries tonight. Let me go.
Everybody's looking for love. I always wanted to find that real love, like Mary J used to dance about, that kind of love that make you risk it all and take a chance about that. Dang, that ass is so big, it's making me blush kind of love. That, oh shit, baby, slow down, because I'm about to bust kind of love. That honeysuckle type love, that knees buckle type love, that we up type love, even when we struggle type love. That when I walk in from work, you're so happy to see me type love. That when they see you walk away, they wish they were me type love. That we love each other, but don't always agree type love. That Prince of Zamunda, she's your queen to be type love. That deep conversation about absolutely nothing type love. That as long as we together, we got something type love. That I know you tired, but hike that leg up type love. That I know it's hard, but I'm here to help you keep your head up type love. That always sweet and never go sour type love. That we go to church on Sunday morning, but that night we catch a new episode of Power type love. That damn you peanut butter thick type love. That oh damn you make me sick type love. That Titanic Rose Dawson, it's been 84 years, but you still remember this dick type love. But it's also that sweet type love, that no surrender, no retreat type love. That when you go down, you're always here to help me get back on my feet type love, because nobody wants that lost kind of love. Bird the Overcomer.
Yo, what inspired? So we in love?
Well, There's a great poet by the name of Black Soul, and he wrote a poem similar to that.
I know. I sold and been on here. Yeah.
Shout out to Black Soul, one of the greatest poets I ever met in my life. And he had a we were in a contest together, and he dog walked me with that poem. So I said, well, I need to write one of my own.
That
So
part.
I had to start writing, and that's where that poem originated from.
I can't go wrong with that right there. I know the ladies is gonna love that one right there. So when's the show you doing it for?
It's gonna be March the 16th in Muskogee.
Right. Yeah. Okay, we in Muskogee with it. We in Muskogee. So if y'all in Muskogee, y'all know that y'all got to go through and check the king out on the open mic, man, and see what he really got popping. Because I'm telling y'all, when y'all see them people live, what y'all see on here does not even come there, man. So y'all make sure that y'all tap in. Thank you. Oh, they said, will it be online?
Well, I'm working on it.
He said, no, say she from Muskogee. Okay, I got the comments rolling in this thing, man. Look.
Well, you already know you need to come out.
Hey, that how I know she need to be doing her right thing. I don't think she in Muskogee right now. I think she from there though. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and get to it, man. Y'all know what it is. Our next poet coming up here to close the show out is my brother. Let's go. Walk around.
Good.
Yo. So let's get into it. So every last Tuesday of the month.
Yeah. Every last Tuesday of the month, Epiphany Radio presents the For Real Entertainment Network allows me to have an open mic called Smoking Word from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. Great music, real nice vibe. Come out, bring your pieces. There is no censorship. Come spit. Only thing I don't tolerate, we not gonna disrespect each other. But other than that,
okay.
Come on out there, bring your pieces, ask me a question. And for this particular show, the question that I'm asking everyone is, what does your poetry provide to your listeners?
Ooh.
So call in, hit me up, and let me know what's up.
That's going to be a good one, y'all. I usually have to tap in on the rewinds because my behind is old. I be in the bed. But if I'm up, then, you know what I'm saying, that's always a vibe that y'all should tap into. What's the number over there, the Pimpany again, 319 or what is?
Yeah, 319-527-6300 and press 1 to get in queue.
I'm trying to tell you, that's how much I be over there. They don't know I be listening, but I be over there. I need to get in numbers and everything. They don't be knowing, boy. I be having to come check out my peoples, man. It be all love on that Epiphany over there for real. And they got something going like every night of the week almost, I think. So, You know what I mean? If you waiting on Paul to come back around, just tap back in and they got something to keep you interested into the last Tuesday of the month. So y'all can get on that spoken word. You know what I mean? It's all about that right there. So, all right, so the show, it's a new show, but how long has it been going?
We originally started it in October of 2023. I took a break for Christmas, and now it's revamped to something totally different. I done got deep into the cigar culture, and so
I've been seeing you on the book with your joints. You be having a fresh one, like bossed up.
Yeah, man,
you know
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so I see that pressure coming. I took a break during that time too. I think that's about the time that you kind of need to recalibrate and get your spirit back together. And what best gift can you give your family than your undivided attention without you having your shows or, for me, it was social media. I can't offer like all of that, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that I could get it in. So let's get it, man. What's the second piece you're going to whip around here for us?
This piece is called Transition to Being Me. It's basically a response to something I was told from some people on my father's side of the family.
All right, well, let's get it.
Transition to being me. So you're mad, huh? Yeah, you mad. You're mad because I am not who you tried to make me out to be. You're mad because I have overcome every obstacle that you have purposely placed in my path with the intentions of killing my destiny. I made it many, many years past the age that you had the audacity to say that I will probably be dead or completely locked away because being a fuck up flowed through my veins the way the DNA passed from my father. Chip off the old block, you used to smile and say. You even told me that I was genetically destined to be nothing more than a motherfucking statistic. Bitch, are you serious? Really? Well, man, fuck that. And fuck this. And with my middle finger in the air, I boldly say, fuck you. You see, I've made the decision to be more than what your feeble minds could ever fathom of me. What I feel about me is way more important to me than any words used against me by dumb dicks and ignorant chicks for the sole purpose to crush my dreams and admirations. I'm mentally strong enough to understand that my final destination is not in your hands, but it is in a room. And that room has no windows or doors, but the roof is also missing. So the only direction that I can go is up. You see, I found peace through the soul of my pen. How rude of me. Allow me to introduce you to my pen. My pen is a 38 caliber that sits comfortably between my fingers, and it is loaded with armor-piercing ink, and it can be used for protection or destruction, corrections or corruptions. Many, many years past the time in your mind I was supposed to die, I stand tall before you living. The vicious verbal attacks from the days of my youth that I thought was going to kill me turned out just to be a formality, a necessary component to awaken up the beast that was dormant inside of me. But now that beast has been unleashed. The electric shock collar has been removed from what is now considered a poetic Saurus Rex, and I am biting fear in the ass and embracing real confidence. I gave my emotions permission to verbally be expressed in a lyrical tirade I have been on ever since. You starting to hear my name, I'm all on the corner, and you want to make up for time that was missed? I'm going to have to dig deep in my pocket so I can find the biggest. Fuck this. Fuck that. And with my middle finger in the air, I boldly say, fuck you. You see, I am the greatness that you tried to take from me. You tried to force feed me lies and told me that I have to accept it. But just because you fed it to me doesn't mean I have to digest it. I'm throwing up on you negative motherfuckers. Regurgitating the esteem-killing energy that dwelled in my heart for too long without paying rent until I went to the eternal court of my soul and got papers to immediately evict all of that bullshit. I found peace from the 38 caliber that sits comfortably between my fingers. I'm not who you tried to make me out to be. Who I am? Well, I'm a talented, confident, dare I say handsome, intelligent, black man. But when you address me from now on, make sure you put the Mr. in front of Paul Cram. In peace.
Man, that shit there got me shining in the dark.